Hello people, so there's been a new tag circling around YouTube lately. It's called 10 things I would save in a fire, and I thought I would give it a go today. So the first thing on this list, probably the one thing I would try to save if I could, is my memory box. I keep all sorts of things in my memory box, from train tickets when I've gone to significant events, any kind of tickets to these events that I could keep, Reading Festival and Slam Dunk Festival wristbands, any other kind of wristbands to any other event, you know, things like that. Things that mean a lot to me, things that hold a lot of memories. So for example, I still have the cinema ticket for when I went to see Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. I also still have the ticket for when I went to see Yumi at Six in concert last year. I have my little signing wall from when I went to Summer in the City last year, which I'm even tempted to take again this year so I can get more signatures on it and have all the YouTubers' signatures in one place. But I think the most important things in this memory box and my most prized possessions are my Reading Festival wristbands. I have been to Reading Festival every single year since 2010. I want to try and make it 10 years in a row if I can. I've already been 7 times, so I've only got 3 more years to go. But yeah, obviously there are so many more things in there, a lot of personal stuff as well, things from years ago, and yeah, just lots of things that I've kept for memory's sake. So even if I could only save one thing, I would definitely save my memory box. The second things I would save, and these go in a pair because they're the same thing essentially, it is my diaries. I only started writing a diary a couple of years ago. I started in this little diary here. I don't write in it every day. I only write in it, well, usually only when I remember, but especially if there's things that I want to write about, things that I want to remember, or things that I'm feeling, you know, things like that. It's always good to get things off your chest, and sometimes you can't talk to someone, or you would rather not talk to someone, so it's a really good idea to actually write it down. But it's also really good to go back to it, to go back to your old memories. I think that's really cool. So yeah, I would definitely love to be able to save my diaries. The third thing I would love to be able to save in a fire, if I could, is my entire Harry Potter book series. I know that Harry Potter books are very easily replaceable, but these specific copies that I own right now, they were the first time that I read those books. So these books hold a lot of memories. So if I could save them in a fire, I definitely would. The fourth thing I would like to save, again, is something that is easily replaceable, but is also something that holds a lot of information and things that I would not want to lose. It is my laptop. This laptop holds a lot of things. It even holds every single one of my videos that I've ever uploaded, including the ones that I have deleted. I do have a hard drive I do back things up on, something that I trust and would like to use more than things like the cloud, because I don't trust the cloud. I don't really understand how it works and all that kind of stuff, so I'd rather have a physical thing. So, you know, if there's a fire, I'm going to take my laptop with me, surely. The fifth thing I would save in the fire is my Eevee plushie. You may think this is a strange thing to save in a fire, but could you also take into consideration that 10 things is a lot of things? So, you know, the first couple of things I mentioned on this list are the things I would save. So now I'm looking for things that I wouldn't necessarily save, but would if I could. My Eevee plushie is one of them. It's one of the first plushies I got. It's my first Pokemon plushie. It is my favourite Pokemon. It's one of those Pokemon I would love to own in real life, not to battle or anything, just to own, you know, like a dog or a cat. I love my little Eevee. He's so cute. He holds a lot of memories, so yeah, if I could save him, I definitely would. The sixth thing I would like to save if I could is this drumstick. I don't play the drums. It is the only drumstick I own. You know, there's not a second one, but this drumstick is significant to me because I got it at the Yumi at Six concert I went to last year. The drummer of the band, Dan Flint, came to the front of the crowd and handed out a few of his drumsticks, and I got one. The seventh thing on this list is this little book. This book means a lot to me because it was given to me by my granddad. I think he got it from a boot sale or something. I know the exact date my granddad bought me this book because on the next page it actually says it. So my granddad bought this book for me on the 2nd of August 2000. So this book is 17 years old. It is one of the oldest books I own from my childhood. I don't even think he still knows I have this. But yeah, I really enjoyed the book. I'm still glad it's one thing from my childhood I decided to keep, and definitely something I'd like to save. This is the part of the list where I'm really running out of things to save in a fire, but nevertheless the 8th thing I would like to save is my purse. I wasn't originally going to say money because most of my money, like a lot of other people, is in a bank, so even if my house burns down, I don't lose all of my money. If you could save your purse, wouldn't you? You know, it's one of those things like your car keys as well. You would save them if you could. I don't have a car, so that's not on my list. But yeah, just be more convenient to not lose your cards. And what if you have a lot of cash in your purse? Then you've lost that cash. So yeah, I think it kind of makes sense. I would save my purse. The 9th thing on this list, I'm really going to show off my passion for Harry Potter here. It is my Hufflepuff jumper. Why? Because it is my favourite Harry Potter item that I own. It is really soft and warm, and it is the most expensive item of clothing that I own. This cost me over £70. I know they're easily replaceable, but this was so expensive that, especially after my house burning down, I don't want to be forking out another £70 for one. And also, since I'm not saving any more clothes in this list, like jackets or coats or anything, I can just wear this outside when it's cold when I'm watching my house burn down. And finally, the last 2 things on this list are my Harry Potter wands. I want to try and collect all of the wands if I could, especially the ones from characters that I really like, that mean something to me. So obviously I wouldn't want to have to repurchase the 2 that I already have. I have Hermione's wand and Luna Lovegood's wand, and for that reason I wouldn't want to have to start my collection again. So there you go, they are the 10 things I would save in a fire. Please give me a comment down below what things you would save if your house was on fire. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.